think about this, like, there were probably giants, not just here, they were everywhere, right? Wouldn't there be?
Oh yeah, there's evidence all over.
So could that explain the pyramids being built?
I have a deep dive I want to do about the pyramids. I think that some of Egypt was here.
But
Like,
wouldn't that explain how they got
hieroglyphs.
stacked without machinery?
Yeah, because they were giant people that stacked
Could
them.
stack
Or
them?
it could be, it's either that's a theory, or there's another theory where, you know how Tesla, you could levitate stuff with energy. You know what I'm saying? And they were working on that. And I think back in the day they had this, I'm crazy, whatever. But I think that back in the day they were a very, what's the word I'm looking for? They were a good civilization. They were they had technology.
Right.
They were a built civilization, like more technological than us, I think. And then I think there was a great mud flood that happened, and that's why, you know, everything got wiped out. And then that's why, like, when you see like buildings, like you'll see like a, I don't know, county city building or whatever, it's like an old timey one, and then the street goes down like that, and you'll see windows, and then the windows kind of disappear. You know what I'm saying? Like the bottom of the building goes like mud floods. I did a deep dive into it, and it's fascinating. I don't know if it's true or not. This is all alleged, you know, but it's fascinating.
Stonehenge?
And then, yeah, well,
giants?
Yes, absolutely. Stonehenge is magical, baby. Stonehenge has got that energy. Like, that's why
giants
people flock to it. Exactly. Boom, boom,
just
boom.
saying.
There you go. There's your little... It's like me setting up my dollhouse. You know what I mean? I don't know. Could be. But I just think that after the mud flood... Okay, remember we were talking about the Cabbage Patch Kids, the orphan trains? Where... You know what I mean? They started a new society with them orphan kids. Those orphan kids were working by the time they were 5. You know, well, okay, 5-year-old, you're going to be a coal miner, and little Susie, you're 6, you're going to be a seamstress, and that's your. And then they just, where'd all them kids come from on those orphan trains, man? I think they reprogrammed society. I know, I'm nuts. Whatever, it's all alleged.
Get out your tinfoil hats and go.
And see. No, but the more I dig, the more I'm blown away.
Right.
And maybe I'm just crazy pants, but I don't know. It's insane. But I do believe there were dragons, and I think that they.
I believe there are dragonflies. No, I'm just kidding.
Becky and I saw one do a loop-de-loop. We told it to. We said, "Oh, look at him." We said, "Do a loop-de-loop," and it said, "Drrrr." I promise you.
That's what they mentioned on one of Lauren's shows. They were talking about dragonflies being a spirit of someone.
Dragonflies, they're not someone's spirit, they are spirit messengers. So, like, if you see a cardinal or a butterfly.
I've heard of cardinals and butterflies, but I never knew of dragonflies.
Yeah, dragonflies are very, very magical. Very.
You know what Munchausen syndrome is?
Yes.
Did I mention it?
No.
Do you know what Munchausen syndrome by proxy is?
Yes, I do.
Have you heard of Munchausen syndrome by, what's it called? Internet.
What? It's good.
It's
God
a new
almighty.
thing.
Get rid of the internet.
It's a new thing.
Even though we're trying to.
I think it's by internet or by...
Munchausen by internet.
I don't know if it's called by internet or by...
You're making your internet sick? You're giving it viruses?
This, like, girl, went, which I don't know who she is or whatever, but she was... went on the internet. She was some, what do you call, influencer or whatever. She was saying how she was in stage 4 cancer, but she's gonna beat it. She's gonna beat it. She's still going to school.
Was she getting a lot of donations and all that mess?
Well, first it was just for views and, you know, blah, blah, blah. And, oh my gosh, you were such a champion. You were so great at this. You know, you can do it. You can beat this. And, you know, she was just saying how great she was doing. I'm going for another run. I'm doing, my chemo at home, blah, blah, blah,
So
blah.
she's really pumping it up, making it seem like she's got all
how
these...
great she's doing, and now I found more cancer here, and da-da-da-da-da.
So it's the big roller coaster ride to keep everybody engaged.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then but it was like, you still have all your hair, you have your eyebrows, you have, blah. So then she thought, I think she kind of figured out whatever. So I think she shaved her eyebrows eventually, and she had showed hair in the sink. Oh, I'm starting to lose my hair, which was perfectly trimmed. And and so...
what she should have done is borrowed me when I get out of the shower. I would have a whole handful of hair for her.
Yeah, it's just a hot mess. It's like, why do people do that?
And if you guys are thinking of doing that, just know this: whatever is done in the darkness will come to light, and people know when you're bullshitting. I mean, they do.
Yeah.
They know if you're being real or not.
Yeah.
So how did she get busted?
Oh, I can't
That's the
remember
part I
what
wanna
happened, but she got busted somehow. But it was like, and I think people did end up sending money to her. Or something.
Sure
she
they
had to, of
did.
course,
Sure they did.
return it and all that. But it's like,
Yeah, and then you have to return it, and she done spent it. You know what I mean? She spent that money is gone.
Yeah, but yeah,
but
yeah. So, one quick anecdote before I'm done.
Yes.
Speaking of losing hair, the other day, he was getting ready to get in the shower, so I had just cleaned my brush out.
Oh, God.
So I threw it
her
on the
hair's
drain.
like down below her butt. Okay.
So I threw it on the drain, waiting for him to come in. He's like, he just looks at me like, gross.